Okay, in this tutorial today, we're going to look at how we're going to reproduce this 3D drawing. So we first going to draw this part on here, and then we're going to revolve it around here. So the dimension is that is 34. Here is about 6, and then here 10 in thickness, and then it go all the way here, and then from here to here is 54.6, and then this part is about 13.1, based on the difference between the diameter from this side and this side. And it will revolve around this diameter in the center here. So I'm going to quickly draw this part and then let it revolve around. Okay, let's see how. Okay, let's now quickly draw the thing that we mentioned just now. So we set our view to southeast, and then we're going to work on the right plane. So I'm going to first start with the line 34, and then I'm going down 6, and I say 34, and I say close. Okay. So all right, so we're done with it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a line from the center of here. So I'm going down to a distance of 54.6 based on what I described just now, distance to the bottom. And then here to here, I'm going to draw 22, and going up is 13.1, and then going all the way is 44, and in 13.1, and then I'm going to close it on this side. All right. So we are done with that. So now we need to draw the middle part, which is the thickness of 10. So I'm going to draw a line. Sorry, I can just copy. So I'll just copy this line, and I say enter. So my reference point is here. So I'm going to going down for 5 unit here, and then another 5 unit here. All right, so I'm almost done on the structure. So what I'm going to do now is to trim, cut out the part which I do not need. So I'm going to trim this side and this side, and also the inside. All right, I'm going to trim here and here, as well as here and here. All right, I think I also do not need this line here, so I'll just delete. Okay, so now more or less I'm done. So I need to draw the line which I'm going to revolve around. So I'm going to draw it from here to a distance of 11.9, based on the difference in diameter just now. Okay, so I'm going to draw this line all the way to the back. All right. So this is just a reference line. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to join all the line together. I'm going to join this object. So I'm going to highlight the object, and I say enter. All right. So now this first time we're going to use the command called revolve. So I'm going to use this, and we're going to revolve this object. So I say enter, and then the base point, the axis where I'm going to revolve around should be here. So it's going this way, but I want it to come this way, so I will click on reverse. So it go this way. So if you want it to close all the way up to the top, so we should choose 360, but now we are doing 270, yeah, as what is shown in the diagram. So I'm going to choose 270, and this is what we have in that drawing. Yeah? So if you can't see it, so you can just turn it to solid structure with edges, so you will see it is such. Yeah. So now we need to draw the 3 holes inside. Yeah. So this part all we are done. So we need to draw the 3 holes. So we need to draw the diameter of 86 first before we can put the hole there. Yeah. All right. So let's turn it around a bit so that we can see clearly. And then now we were on the front plane. Yeah. So we are now working on the front, and then we choose. All right. Let me draw a line from this endpoint here all the way in. The distance is about 17, yeah, based on 22 minus 5, and then we draw a line up. All right. So the intersection between the two will be our point to draw the line. So I'll delete this reference line just now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the circle from the center here, and the diameter is, I put D for diameter, and the diameter is 86. Okay. So I'm going to put 86. All right. So I have that drawing there. So if I can just turn it around better. Yeah. All right. So that we can see. So now I need to draw this circle here, the three circle. So how are we going to put them in? So I'm going to draw the circle based on the quadrant here, and the diameter is 22, so that means radius is 11. Okay? So I'm going to put 11. So it's done, and then I'm going to use array, the polar array, to to put the other two. So I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to say enter, and I'm going to use this line as my reference. So now it give me six circle, but I only want three. So I'm going to change it to three, and I'm going to say enter. All right. So now have the three holes. We need to. I'm going to delete this circle. We have three holes. Normally, when you make a circle with array, normally is not able. You are not able to do the pull press, the press pull. I'm sorry. So if you try to do that, it will not. This is all right. So let's see. All right, one is done. So let's see this. Yes, yeah, it's done. And then let's see this one. Yeah, it's done. All right. So now we have completed the drawing. So let's turn it around. So let's turn it around, and this is the drawing that we want. Yeah, out of this. So so let's delete the line which we do not want. So one way of doing that is by using isolate. So we're going to hide object. So we're going to click on the object that we're going to hide and enter. So it's only left with all this line that we drawn just now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight all this and delete. Okay. So after I delete, so I'm going to go back to isolate and end object isolation. All right. So this is the object that we have drawn. So the only thing left now is the edges. Yeah. So we have a radius of two, and two here, and then we have three, and three here. Yeah. So we have all that to do. So those are what we call fillet. So in 3D drawing, so we can actually go for what we call fillet edge. Edge. So we're going to set the radius as 2, and so we enter. So I'm going to choose this, and then this. I'm going to say enter, and this one. I'm going to say enter. All right, and enter again. So I have created the radius for that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The next one I'm going to do the same, the fillet edge for the three holes. So I'm going to choose the surface. I'm going to choose this surface as well as this surface. So I say enter and enter. Okay. So for the back one, the radius is 3. So I'm going to turn it around. All right. So okay. So let's this one we will be doing which one? So just now we did that. Okay. So let's do okay. So let's quickly work on that. So fillet edge. This time we change the radius to 3 as what shown in the diagram, and then we just choose the surface. Okay. This one as well as this one, and this one as well as this one. Okay. So we say enter and enter again. So we have done that. And then the other one is a three hole. So again, I'm going to use fillet edge. So the same radius. So it's three. So I'm just going to enter. And I'm going to choose the surface, which I'm going to do the radius, the fillet edge. Okay, you have to choose until the color is turned blue. Then, okay, so there's one. And there's one here, enter and enter. All right, so you are done. So you can turn the thing around. So this is the drawing that we want. If we want it to be complete, so we just choose the 360 just now. All right, so to see it better, in a better shape, so what we do, we're going to change the color of the object. We're going to choose the object, and we choose the properties, and the color I'm going to make it yellow, so that is easier to see. All right, so now this is the object that we have drawn based on what we saw in the diagram just now. Okay, I think that's all for this simple tutorial, and we'll come back to see other thing later.